Alrighty, so if you guys haven't checked out the venture loadout video, I definitely recommend going and checking that out because you most likely need some help with ventures, and there's kind of a lot of fun loadouts that you can use this season. Personally, my favorite is the peg legs, and that's the one that I usually used a lot, but I definitely recommend you guys go and checking it out to see exactly what I ran and what the best loadouts are for this season. However, we're going to be talking about a hero. I usually don't cover heroes by themselves, but since he's in the item shop, yes, a Rabbit Ranger Jonesy is in the item shop right now, and I definitely do recommend grabbing him. I wanted to just talk about him because he is a really good hero in support and even in lead. He's actually one of the best sniper heroes in the game. Besides, well, Far is really more of a bow hero, but I mean, you can technically use her with snipers, but depending on the situation. But we're going to talk about Rabbit Ranger Jonesy. So if you don't know what he does, his bonus is basically Sure Shot. Sure Shot increases your sniper critical damage by 75% in support, and then in lead, his commander perk is increased to 225%. If you don't know what sniper critical damage is, basically you have a higher chance of critting, and that critical damage is a lot more. So it's kind of OP if you're using, depending on what snipers you're using, it's kind of OP. So definitely recommend grabbing him. He's in the item shop right now, or the event store. So 100% grab him. If you don't have the gold, there's a bunch of ways to get gold right now. You got dungeons, war games, I believe gives you some gold, missions, but dungeons is most likely the fastest way to do it. And then you also have endurance, which is the longer way, but give you a lot. But dungeons, probably the best way to get it, but definitely grab them. And there's also Cottontail Eagle Eye, but she's not really that great, but if you grab her, you can. However, we're going to be doing a sniper loadout. So yeah, shocker, am I right? We're going to be running Rabbit Ranger Jonesy in lead because we want that sniper critical damage increased to 225%. And then we are going to be running Totally Rockin' Out and with Subway for some battle beat because woohoo. And then we also have Quick Scope, which is also another hero that does increase your sniper damage, but the sniper damage itself locked and reloaded because most snipers, you have to reload after a few shots, and we definitely want that weapon damage. And then his assault damage. I think this was a dead perk, and I couldn't figure out what I wanted to put in what else. So yeah, let's just go through it real quick and figure out what perk would work best. Alrighty, so I talked with chat real quick. Twitch link down below if you guys want to come check me out. We do this live most of the time. So there's two options. So Zenith is a really great hero in support and even in lead. There's really great loadouts and different like loadouts that, you know, you can use them with them. But in this situation, it doesn't really apply because it's a lightning storm and you want to use fire weapons. So water affliction's not going to really do anything in this zones and this season. Next season, he would be really good though, because water does really great against fire enemies. So yeah. But we came down to it. Saurian Might's probably the play. So every 1 second adds 3% of current health to damage of next ranged weapon hit. So we're already doing a crazy amount of damage, and we want to do even more crazy amount of damage with that sniper critical damage. So what else to run? Yeah, so Rex Jonesy is to play. Yeah, so I'm going to be running a few different weapons. You probably are questioning, hey, what weapons are we going to be running? So I have a list of them. I want to do the third rail. I want to do the Blastron 9000. I want to cover like a few of these sniper rifles that have a high amount of damage and do a decent amount of damage and just crowd clear and whatnot. Just go over different ones. But yeah, let's get in the mission. I believe we were going to be running a 4 Atlas. So very, very fun. But let's just jump right into the mission. Alrighty, so we're in the mission, and I kind of just went through all sniper rifles and just wanted to see which ones would be kind of fun to use. And I think my team's going to be using some sniper rifles, like right there. I think that's the Crankshot. But I'm gonna start off with the I believe this is the yeah, Blastron 9000. Oh, if I don't die. I forgot I'm a sniper, so I gotta stand up on top like a defender. But so yeah, so the special perk with this one is every there's a chance of like explosions or like little, basically what the deatomizer does, where you can see like there's every like 6 shot, I think. I forgot what's the exact perk. Or yeah, every critical hits cause 7 exploding projectiles. So we have a high chance of critting. So running Rabbit Ranger Jonesy in lead is kind of smart because, you know, they crit and whatnot. So like right there's a crit, and giving it to defenders is actually really good too, because you will get a like no cooldown on it. I think it's still glitched out for the cooldown. So yeah, but as you can see, yeah, there we go. Yeah, not really great when it comes to energy weapons. So let's swap that out. Let's bring in the third rail, because I do want to talk about the third rail with Rabbit Raider Jonesy, because the third rail constantly hits for like around 1 million damage. Like right there, 1.6 million damage right here. It wasn't even fully charged. 1.4 million damage. This weapon is really good. Not really for crowd clearing. So if I can find a smasher or like a husky husk, it's really good. I heard a smasher. Can I let me get over there. It's really good for like single target damage. So like right there, I missed a shot. This gun tends to have those blank shots still, but it does have piercing, so I can shoot both those enemies at once, and bam. That one just got its full health back because it's healing death first. But let's just take it down a little bit. Come on, let me crit a little bit. Come on, give me a crit. There we go. There was a crit. Oh, don't knock me in the hole now, please. Let me get up out of there. Yeah, come on. Okay, let me see if I can hit another shot on this smasher. And 41,000? Really? Really, third rail? You're letting me down right now? There we go. There's a 400,000 shot. There we go. 1.7 million damage. So as you can see with snipers, once you crit, you're doing a lot of damage. Now, the third rail is one of the highest hitting sniper rifles. I've seen it done like 7 million at one point, which is an insane amount. And running Rabbit Raider Jonesy in lead is like super insane. But you're probably thinking about, well, you know, it's an OP sniper. Let's go to a classic. This was one of the very first weapons that I actually used in the game. And the Super Shredder is just insane. It's really, like, I remember telling Beast how, like, this weapon, he needed to rethink it, because it is really good for a single target, but it also can kind of crowd clear if you kind of spam it. And I think maybe like a Chaos Agent would be really good with the Super Shredder, but it does an insane amount of damage. Like, you pretty much, if you know, I can hit an enemy, you can pretty much one-shot it. Now, healing death burst kind of kills me a little bit because, you know, it's healing death burst. Let me get up here. And this spawn for this location is actually kind of wild, but as you can see, like, look how much damage I'm doing. Like 1 million on crit with the Super Shredder. Like, literally, Rabbit Raider Jonesy does an insane amount whenever he's in lead. Yeah, you can see just, yeah, 20,000, 200,000. Not too bad, not too bad. Here's another sniper rifle, which if you guys haven't checked out any of the Dragon Weapons videos, I definitely recommend going checking out, because this weapon was really fun to use. It's actually the Dragon's Claw. The Dragon's Claw is a projectile kind of weapon. It's kind of like the powder keg, just about. You shoot it, it explodes, and then I believe it explodes again once you hit it. So like, you kind of spam it. Let me see if I can. There we go. You can kind of see it. Yeah, there's an explosion. There we go. And it's locked to fire, so it's kind of really good to run it during these zones right now, because it's a nature storm. So, or lightning storm, whatever you want to call it, nature enemies, whatnot. They're pretty much the same thing. But as you can see, like 700,000 damage for that. Hey, I'll take that. Yeah, look at them slowly go. I know there's traps hitting them and whatnot. Let me get this smasher right here. Let me just shoot it. Yeah, there's 700,000 damage. Another 700,000. How did that hit? Did it just ricochet off of it? That's funny. But yeah, look at it. I mean, like, it's not the greatest sniper, but if you're trying to have fun and you're just wanting to use different weapons, especially sniper rifles, because you don't see sniper rifles too often in these zones, because 160s are pretty high power level. It's still fun to use, so I definitely recommend, getting Rabbit Raider Jonesy, throwing them in lead, get a build, and start using snipers. Now, here's another sniper rifle. Let's go to like the OP classic bow loadouts. The powder keg. So like I was saying earlier, the powder keg is kind of exactly what we were just doing, but it charges up in explosion. So this is really good for crowd clearing and technically single target damage. You can crit and do damage once it explodes, as you can see, like right there. Oh, this is a ricochet. I kind of want to, what I want to do? I want to get a third rail out, and I want to just see what I can do with it. Oh, okay. So I'm going to war cry right here. I'm going to charge it up. Let me see if I can hit it in the head. 1.7 million. Let's see how that health goes down. Okay, he just ran away. Stop running away. Come on. Okay, 1.7 million. My health is really low now. Yeah, Ricochet mini boss. Probably not what I was expecting, but hey, I mean, I'll take it. Let me just kill off that smasher. Let me see. Yeah, it's slowly. Once I crit, it does a decent amount of damage. Yeah, there we go. Okay, here's another weapon that I did want to use. It was the Crankshot. This weapon is actually really fun because it shoots a crap ton. But as you can see, I'm taking so much damage. Alrighty, we might have to pull in like a God, look at that. Look at that. Look how much damage I'm doing. Look how much damage. Slowly but surely. The Crankshot is a fun weapon to use. Especially, like look at that. What is that? 120,000, 200,000? Yeah, 200,000 right there. I think I crit for 1 million. I might die real quick. Hold on, let me get a heal. Yeah, like 1 million per shot. Look at that. 300,000, 200,000, 1 million. Like, dude, Rapid Raider Jonesy, man, in lead. He's crazy. Now, yes, if you're running bows such as like the Xeon and whatnot. Oh, is that what just happened? Oh, is that an enemy? What the heck? Is there a flinger somewhere? But yeah, you're probably wondering, you're like, oh, no, why don't you run far and lead and whatnot? Far is really good for bow loadouts. So Xeon bow, vacuum tube bow, because of that splitting off and hitting like 6 enemies. I think it's 6 enemies, 7, 8, something like that. It's really good for that. And it usually applies for sniper rifles. And, of course, that's good. But, in this situation, you using a sniper rifle that, you can't really shoot like really fast, such as the Xeon bow, because if you look the Xeon bow, you can reload and it has that crit damage on it, and you're doing a crazy amount of damage, and it's fast and fast. So splintering off with far in the lead is really good. However, like some weapons, you can't shoot that fast, so you want to base it on damage wise. Like this weapon, the third rail, it has piercing. You can shoot through multiple enemies, and you can do like around like 1 million damage per shot, and fully charged. Like, it is crazy. Now, you probably have seen it's a little bit harder with healing death burst in this mission, but my goal and my purpose of this video was to show you that Rapid Ranger Jonesy with any sniper rifle is really fun to use. You do a decent amount of damage, and that's what's really fun at the end of the day. You want to have fun with the weapons that are in this game and with the heroes that you can use. So definitely grab Rapid Raider Jonesy. I do recommend him. He's really fun, and he's really good in support. He's used in support for the fire loadout. So if you ever wondered what, even if he wasn't ran in lead, you could run him in support for that loadout. But yeah, try out different sniper rifles. I know there's a lot more sniper rifles that I didn't cover, but my point being is you can take any sniper rifle and decently make it good. Make sure you have crit damage on it though, or, crit chance or whatnot, critical rating, because it will definitely have an effect on that. Otherwise, that's it for the video. Make sure you guys go grab Rapid Raider Jonesy and maybe some sniper rifles. I know there's 2 sniper rifles in the future that we're going to be covering in the Pirate Llamas. So yeah, otherwise, subscribe, like the video. I'd appreciate it. Otherwise, you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.